The field of geography is a vast academic field with thousands of researchers working in dozens of exciting subdisciplines. There's a branch of geography for just about any subject on Earth. They explore how humans have altered and are currently altering our natural landscapes, our atmosphere, our water, and our soils. A recent trend has been enhanced by physical geographers, collaborating with scientists in other disciplines. For example, physical geographers are teaming with engineers and biologists both to understand the complex dynamics of environmental systems and to devise appropriate ways of managing these systems. Biogeographers study the geographic distribution of plants and animals on the Earth across time. Modern research combines information and ideas from many fields, such as phylogeny and ecology, to geological and climatological phenomena and evolutionary timeframes. Geographers working in water resources look at the distribution and use of water across the planet. They understand the natural processes of aquatic ecosystems, management of water resources, and threats to sustain water quantity and quality. Climate geographers study the distribution of long-term weather patterns over time, how climates are created, what they do to the environment, how it can influence local conditions, and how the phases of the moon and the Earth's wobble all affect the climate. Geomorphologists study the landforms of the planet from their development to their disappearance through erosion and other processes. They also look at how the Earth's surface processes, such as air, water, and ice, can mold the landscape. The Grand Canyon, having been molded by the Colorado River, is an example. Within coastal and marine geography, geographers are researching the coastal environments of the planet and how humans, coastal life, and coastal physical features interact. They also study fisheries, waste disposal and pollution, and other factors that threaten the ocean and its marine life. Soil geographers study the upper layer of the lithosphere, the soil of the earth, and its categorizations and pattern of distribution. They seek to understand the relationship between soils and landscapes and their effects on land use practices. Medical geographers study the geographic distribution of disease, illness, death, and healthcare. One of the beginnings of medical geography and epidemiology was in 1854 by John Snow, when he mapped out cases of the cholera outbreak in London and pinpointed the source of the problem. The current epidemic of the coronavirus can be mapped out and displayed using a combination of epidemiology and geography, similar to that of John Snow. Johns Hopkins University is maintaining an excellent coronavirus tracking website which gathers information from multiple data sources. Tourism geography is the study of travel and tourism as an industry and as a social and cultural activity. Cultural geography examines the cultural values, practices, and cultural diversity and plurality of society, Hawaii being an example of both. Practitioners of military geography seek to understand how specific military campaigns or incidents have been shaped by environmental factors, including local geomorphology, topography, climate, or biogeography, which in turn may or may not have proven significance for the outcome of a particular campaign. Political geography investigates all aspects of boundaries, country, state, and national development. Our political boundaries are constantly changing, and even more so with it being an election year. But it doesn't have to be all about politics, as you can see by the map highlighting the degree of each U.S. governor. Urban geography investigates the location, structure, development, and growth of cities. They are also concerned with the interrelationship between cities and biophysical processes and with concepts of sustainability and resilience, which represents a bridging between human and physical geography. While all geographers know how to display their research on maps, the branch of cartography focuses on improving and developing technologies in mapmaking. Cartographers work to create useful, high-quality maps to show geographic information in the most useful format possible. Remote sensing utilizes satellites and sensors to examine features on or near the Earth's surface from a distance. In today's age, drones have taken a massive role as a source to take aerial imaging rather than satellites. This is due to them being one, cheaper, but also faster. Geographers in GIS work to create layers of geographic data, and when layers are combined or utilized together in complex computerized systems, they can provide geographic solutions or sophisticated maps with the press of a few keys. GIS has the ability to analyze information and help resolve or solve planning and management problems. But GI science, it's the science behind GIS, provides the ability to involve conceptual ideas for how to implement the actual GIS. Many disciplines use GIS science methods in their literature. Over 35% of the total publications containing GIS fall into the domain of computer sciences, whereas only 22% fall into physical geography. Geography constitutes with over 51%. Geographers use the knowledge, skills, and techniques to plan and research for solutions to situations which confront modern societies, range from extreme natural events, floods, to environmental concerns, disease, to human issues such as crime and poverty. The field of geography is a vast academic field with thousands of researchers working